What is up, everybody? I'm the Retro Nerd, and welcome to another episode of Retro Night. And this time around, we were playing Mario Paint for the Super Nintendo. Now, pretty much, you're thinking, Travis, this is pretty much just Mario with like MS Paint. Oh, yeah, it is. The cool thing about this is, yes, this is Mario MS Paint for the Super Nintendo, and yes, you do have to use the mouse. So when you bought this game, you actually got the mouse with it. When I bought it for cheap. I didn't get the mouse. I was like, oh fuck, I need to get the mouse. And I was like, well, maybe I'll just get the mouse for cheap. Well, no, it turns out a lot of people were selling this with the mouse, and they wanted like 20 bucks. Well, I thought I was only getting the mouse because I did find a eBay lot that all it had pictured was the mouse, no game, no nothing. And I happened to get the game as well, so I think I paid 20 bucks for the mouse, and I got another copy of Mario Paint. So I'm stuck with 2 copies of Mario Paint. But luckily I could just, well, I'm gonna sell both of them because, you know, it's not really gonna fit into the collection, let's just say that. But something, you know, I at least had to play because it has Mario in the name. I have to play it for Super Mario May. But what you guys are seeing me do now is I am playing the famous fly game from this from Mario Paint. This is like when you wanted to take a break from painting or something like that after you like saved your artwork or something like that. You would go and play this. So pretty much you had to kill 100 flies and hornets and bees and other things. Each one having like different things. Like the little flies, they don't do anything to you. Then you get to the gold flies, and then the palette swap version of the gold flies, which are like light blue flies or something, or hornets or whatever they are. But anyways, you know, and those can do damage to you. Those can actually take away your lives, which are represented by the hands up there. And you got like bomb flies that come at you. And every once in a while, you'll see a rainbow-colored hand. It's sort of like if it had the star power, come down, and if you smack that, you get extra life. So, at the end of this, you fight like a mechanized, like giant fly, which is cool. It's a boss battle. Believe it or not, this game is the only way you're gonna actually get game over in this MS Paint game. Other than that, there's some coloring pages that you can do. One of Mario and Yoshi, some of like farm animals, the underwater ocean, blah blah blah. I think the coolest one is Mario and Yoshi, which you will see me be doing as well, and you just pretty much color it. I mean, you can draw and stuff. I think the coolest thing I've seen people draw on this was Mike Matei of Cinemassacre. He is like pretty much the producer for Angry Video Game Nerds and stuff like that. Well, him and James, who is the Angry Video Game Nerd, were playing this, and like James went off, did something, and Mike was just painting like a whole bunch of like awesome stuff like Castlevania, Ninja Turtles. Trying to think of anything else that he drew, but it was like all cool, awesome stuff. Because if you didn't know, Mike used to draw the little title screens for the older episodes of Angry Video Game Nerd. I think he still probably does draw them, but you got animation in this. You can do slight little animation with this. Oh yeah, you can also do music in this as well, and you can. It's really funny music. Like, I mean, you can do the Super Mario Brothers theme with nothing but cats meowing, and I thought that was sweet and awesome. I mean, it's cats meowing the Super Mario theme. When the fuck are you ever gonna see that or hear it? But yeah, hey, whatever. But yeah, this is an okay game. You know, it keep kids entertained for a while. I mean, it's better than the Super Mario. I mean, not Super Mario, but Mario's early years. those are just horrible. I mean, at least the kid to have fun, you know, coloring or something. And you can always save it. I think once you turn it off, though, you do not have it any longer. I don't know if this actually had a battery in the cartridge or not. Actually save it like how Legend of Zelda would do it. But hey, it's a cool little fun game. I mean, the only problem is the mouse is not a one of the laser mouses. It's a ball mouse, so make sure you have a mouse pad or something. I just used my keyboard rack from my desk and did it that way. Worked alright. I just turned up the speed to cheetah, so wasn't like scrolling around like a little fucking turtle. But yeah, fun little game. I'm glad I actually got to play it and paint my Mario, which you'll get to see at the end of this video. Anyways, guys, I've been the Retro Nerd. This has been an episode of Retro Night and Retro Nerd out. And like I said before, in those Mario early years and all those other piece of shit games, I did have more fun playing Mario Paint than any of those games. Retro Nerd out.
Bye.